G'day trendsetters, today I'm coming to you from Meridian, Mississippi. Right behind me is the Union Railway Station here in Meridian. I'll give you a quick tour of the city. It's a decent size, so no doubt I'm going to miss a lot, but I'll try and focus on the downtown and then kick off a ride around about 75 miles, 120 kilometers. Weather looks to be pretty amazing and a little bit nippy today, so it should be perfect. There you are, some more factoids about Meridian. If you're into railway stuff, there is an active station right behind me, served by Amtrak still. I'll show you that shortly. Let's just film this building real quick. And there's a couple of old rail cars. Louisville and Nashville with a caboose, and there'd be a bogey for you train fans. So this is where freight and whatnot was handled at one point in time. Let's get a closer look at the current day Union Station here, as I said earlier, served by Amtrak. Let's have a look inside. In we go with our bike. Looks like the Amtrak ticket window is closed right now. There you can see track A and track B for Amtrak, and here is the active railway station. Alright, let's poke around downtown Meridian. There's the Meridian Welcome Centre. It was likely a hotel. It was, the Union Hotel. It's right across the road from the Union Railway Station. And you can see there's a ton of old buildings here in the city. Right now I'm on Front Street. Mississippi Arts and Entertainment Experience. Waldman's since 1870. There be the post office and courthouse for Meridian, Mississippi. That is one of the most impressive post offices I've yet to see. Neither snow nor rain, nor gloom of night shall stay these couriers. There's the TV station, WTOK-TV. This looks to be the Temple Theatre. Welcome. There's the Temple Ballroom Theatre. Anyone care to dance? Dun, 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 dun. This beautiful structure directly ahead of me is the the municipal building for the city of Meridian. That is gorgeous. This is the sort of stuff you can see if you ride your bike or walk around these beautiful downtowns. It's not all about big box retail and strip malls, people. I cannot stand that bollocks. They no longer build buildings like this, do they? Absolutely beautiful. Most modern architecture, in my opinion, is complete and utter bollocks. Mississippi State University. Rot roll, something's going on. Oh, there you go. Meridian's Jimmy Rogers Day. Even this horse is wearing a mask. It's not that difficult, folks. The Raymond P. Davis County Annex building right there. And over there is the courthouse. Let's go have a closer look. This is the Laverdale County Courthouse. Whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. Don't forget that, alright? And there's another view of the beautiful City of Meridian building. There's my bike for today, the Ripple CGR SL with Zip 303S wheels and SRAM 43 tap wide. And there's a Kansas City Southern Lines freight train, which makes my bike and me look rather diminutive. This appears to be a pretty run-down section of town, but I show everything, good and the bad. It's right on the edge of downtown. As you can see, there's the tall building I was showing earlier. Sam's Fashion, the biggest bargains in town. Hewlett Furniture Company, home of Lifetime Furniture, established in 1885. Seems to be quite a few furniture companies, though some have been reconstituted as gyms and whatnot. There's a couple of locos in the middle here. There's one. There's another one. Citizens National Bank. I hope, I'm quite certain I've covered most of downtown Meridian as I wander about in a rather aimless manner. So I think it's time to get rolling on the ride itself. I'm not onto the gravel roads yet, but this is a fine looking scene with a lovely bridge. And here I am rolling onto the very first gravel road I've ever ridden in the state of Mississippi. I believe, from memory, my route takes in many forest roads, such as this one. There's many twists and turns and plenty of undulating roads, meaning lots of little climbs of the punchy variety, like this one. And it's going to be a serious test of my drivetrain, the Tramforce wide E-Tap 2x. I love 2x. I just don't see the point of riding 1x anyway. I'm having to have a serious front derailleur workout today. I'm guessing this is some kind of planted pine plantation. Planted pine plantation, that's quite a mouthful. At least that's the impression I'm getting, judging from how the trees are all laid out. This is not the planet Mars. It is not Georgia. It is not Oklahoma. It is Mississippi, The red clay soils appear to be all over the place. In this part of the world, there is nobody to be found. No cell phone signal. I am completely alone. I have to say, it's pretty bloody awesome. I'm heading due west, that direction. Welcome to climb 2 of 11 today, and it promises to be steep. Hope you can see that. It is steep. I can tell you firsthand, it's bloody steep. I'm better prepared today. I've got a 30 by 33 low gear, no worries. It's bye-bye for now, temporarily gravel. We're onto a rolling paved section of bitumen that should hopefully take me to another long forest gravel road. There you go folks, Buick LeSabre. I think it's a 5960. Car fans, please correct me. There's Uncle Sam holding up the letterbox. Back onto gravel again, another lovely quiet road with, well, pretty much nobody thus far. Right now we're in the month of October, middle October, and that is the autumn or fall here in the United States. But you can see the trees around here, they haven't had too much in the way of leaf changing. It is definitely leaf peeper season in some parts of the country right now. Happy Halloween from the hinterlands of Mississippi. Might be hard to see with the sun glare. According to that sign on the tree, spooky things are gonna happen. And there is a really old house in the woods, which I'm going to get a little bit closer to. Check it out, trendsetters. The chimney still stands lovely and straight. The rest of the house looks a bit collapsed. And there be my steed laying on the ground. Have no fear, it is being well taken care of. Beware spiders. This pond houses the Mississippi Loch Ness Monster. If you are reading this, then you are blissfully unaware of what is creeping up behind you. This be some kind of gravelly crossroads. All directions lead to desolate, peaceful riding. I have not seen a single car on any of these dirt and gravel roads thus far. I'm on climb 5 of 11. It's quite steep here, according to the Climb Pro. This is only the yellow section of the climb. The really steep section's coming up. Thankfully, this section of the climb isn't that steep. Climb Pro got it a little wrong, which is unusual. After another primo sweet session of gravel here, we're back onto pavement. But if my memory serves me correctly, I'll be riding some more marvellous gravel roads in a few miles. I am totally booking it on this nice section of pavement, headed towards the first town along the route. The funny thing is I've got a tailwind, which is lovely, but that means I'm going to have a headwind on the way back. Yeah. Right. You want to f*** with me? Little bitch. Hey! Hey, stupid! Get your ass home now! No! Get him! Stay! Those little bastards there tried to pull the old 1-2 routine on me. Anyway, they backed down. Is this a lovely scene to admire or what? I believe I'm right on the outskirts of the first town of the day. This was quite a slog to get here actually. over 40 something miles, 65, 70 k's I think it was, into Decatur, if I've got the name right. We'll soon find out. Hoping to grab some hydration here. Despite the fact it's been markedly cooler, I have been burning calories and perspiring beneath my knee warmers and arm warmers and whatnot, base layer, etc. That there is a USDA service centre, United States Department of Agriculture, with a cemetery park next door. This be the United States Post Office for Decatur, Mississippi, 39327. And over there, folks, is the water tower. And there we are, Decatur, Mississippi. I'll give you a tour of the downtown momentarily, but I'm going to catch some hydration first. World famous Hunt Brothers Pizza. Any gas station has a lawn chair is a winner in my book, because the gas station across the road completely sucked. Thankfully there are choices in life. Here we are in downtown Decatur. Villa drugstore. It's a pretty small little town, so this tour shouldn't take too long. Here we are at the courthouse for Newton County. And like many courthouses in the United States, there is a Veterans Memorial right out in front. Alright folks, there's the Decatur Volunteer Fire Department, Decatur Police Department, and right there, high above, is the Decatur Water Tower, for you water tower fans. And there's one more building of interest right here. Oh, it's actually the Newton County Justice Court. Judge Round parks right there. The Decatur Telephone Company, and unbelievable, there are 2 payphones. I believe they work still. Let's have a look. Okay, payphone number 1. Does it work? No. Hello? Dead phone. Mobile phones have killed these things off. Hello? Hello? No. Alright. Well, the payphones are dead. We might have covered most points of interest here in the town of Decatur. It's time to get rolling. There are a couple more towns I want to hit up on the way back. There's the Big G variety store. Okay, it's time to get on with our route. Decatur is home to the East Central Community College. That dude there is the first car I've seen all day on these lovely roads. And obviously I'm back onto the lovely roads after a short sojourn into the town of Decatur. Okay, so let's keep pressing on. Still have about 30 miles to ride, 50 something k's. Well folks, I just spotted a big cat. I don't mean like a little household kitty cat. It was some kind of bloody panther. I need to research this area. Little bugger just ran into those woods right there. Wow. How's this for a lovely little floral arrangement by the side of the road? Uh-oh, being chased by dog number 300 today. What do you want, man? Yeah, get over here. What a jerk. If you like school buses, tractors, and I think those are Ford F-150s, I have the place for you. I can see some bloke, or lady if that matter, coming out here with their own YouTube channel and start one of these buggers up after sitting around for about 20 years. That seems to be a popular thing. Maybe I should start a channel doing that, starting up knackered vehicles in the middle of nowhere. It could be more lucrative than riding bikes in the middle of bloody nowhere. Yeah, you better stay right there. Hilarious. Uh-oh. I have started a stampede. Okay, stampede's over. You know, it's a really good thing I enjoy this sort of cycling, because all I've seen all day is this bloody crap. Yeah, I would have it no other way, trendsetters. Folks, I'll let you in on a little secret. This road I'm riding right now is definitely private property. Unfortunately, there was no way around from taking this part of the route without a major reroute. So hopefully I don't get busted. If I do get busted, I'll be polite and cordial. It's a shame this is a private road because it's pretty bloody beautiful. At one point this was a regular road, okay? I saw a sign that said road closed. So let's hope that there's no crazy dogs hanging around and hence give away my position. Folks, this road is paved. So this is definite proof this was a legitimate road at some point, but I'm assuming someone purchased a crap ton of land. All good, trendsetters. Here's the other side. Brilliant. Now I'm riding beneath an interstate. Of course, I've forgotten which one it is. But that's okay. I'm getting very close to the second town along today's route. Well, folks, I've lobbed into a town and, well, I don't remember the name. Once I do, I'll either mention it or I'll overlay it in the video during production. But there is a Dollar General here. There's some interesting buildings over here, particularly the one on the left. Wow, what happened there? That place is bloody totally knackered. Was it a town hall? I don't know. We're not going to go inside. We could. We won't. Wow, it's just falling apart. Yeah, it's a bit dodgy, isn't it? It's the Greater Hickory Chamber of Commerce. And there's probably the police department. Yes, it is. And the fire department, volunteer fire department. We've got Don's Mr. Discount Drugs. Another gas station. We've got a very squashed, I think it's a Ford Fairlane. Bloody hell. Looks like it rolled over a few times. And it was a coupe as well. Oh my god. Well, it's toast now. Snow critters, frozen treats with a twist. There used to be a deli of some kind. It's closed. Looks like it's for sale. And whoa, hang on a minute. Here we go, here's the post office. You know I love finding post offices in these small towns. This is the post office for Hickory, Mississippi. Zip code 39332. There's a motorised big wheeler. This is the downtown of Hickory. Here comes my mate on his big wheeler. The thing is badass. You just have to take that on some dirt and gravel roads. This is the town square of Hickory. Unfortunately, it's pretty dead. Lazy Boy Gallery, something county. Well, it was a furniture store at one point in time. There's a church across the road. Here is the town hall. Used to be a convenience store, 5 and 10 cent Cokes by the look of it. Another general store next door to it. Home care agency. And there's an old hardware store which might be out of business. There is a very cool railway caboose right there here in Hickory. So we'll scope that out real quick. This is Olive Meadows Park, dedicated April 14, 2006. The caboose, I have no idea what railway it came from. Let's have a close look inside. Oh man, it's got typewriters in there from when they actually did interesting things inside these cabooses. Well, they might be set up for show, but regardless, pretty cool. Sadly, the caboose is no longer a part of the railway operations. It's a real shame. So many of these small towns of America have mostly up and left. I bid the town of Hickory goodbye. Let's keep rolling. Okay, we've got a gaggle of toy dogs ahead. This could be interesting. There's about 5 of them. Here we go, I'm being charged. Hey, actually it's a cat. What are you doing? No, there's one. They're mostly cats. And a dog. Hey, what are you doing? Well, this is a non-existent road. It was supposed to go right across the railway track where the freight train's hanging out right now. That's interesting. I believe this is the town of Hickory, Mississippi. As you can see, it's quite late in the day, but I should have enough time for a quick looky-loo and see what we can find. There's the Hickory Baptist Church. A few houses over that direction. Looks like there's a petrol station up here. May not be a whole lot here, folks. There may have been a convenience store. No, it's the Chunky River Kayak and Canoe Rentals. Oh, it was a petrol station at one point in time. Who knows what that was? Chunky Volunteer Fire Departments. There you go, folks. Chunky Post Office, Mississippi. Well, that I think is the tour of Hickory, Mississippi concluded, folks. Comes the train through Hickory. Hello, Rooster Boy. I mean you no harm. It's all good, mate. Hello again, folks. I'm pretty certain I'm about 10 miles or 15k, 16k's before I reach Meridian and the end of my ride. There is no more gravel that I recall on this route. It's mostly quiet back roads, hopefully. This is a tough little climb over the interstate. Whew. Interstate 20, folks. Okie dokie, road closed. Alright, can we cross this? Guess what, trendsetters? I can cross this bridge. This saved a gigundo workaround. Hopefully it's structurally sound. I guess we'll find out, won't we? There are other people who have been crossing this bridge, judging by the little cut-throughs in the side here. Giddy up. This railway bridge is 12 feet 3 inches. There's a YouTube channel, 11'8", the website, 11'8.com. They have a similar bridge, although it's been elevated at the same height. If you have a box truck or a big semi, that bridge more than likely is going to trash your rig. In fact, I'll link that channel in the description below because here is some tragically funny stuff. Rolling back into Meridian, Mississippi. Oh, this about wraps up the video, folks. Thank you very much for tagging along. I hope you enjoyed today's ride video in production. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the Gravel Cyclist YouTube channel, and don't forget to click the bell button to be notified of future videos and madness and reviews and other stuff as they appear on the channel. I'll see you in the next video.